Level 1, Security Class D, Orientation Day. You don't know what the SCP Foundation is. Not really. The recruiter found you through a military contractor database. Former Army, honorable discharge, clean psych eval. They offered you $94,000 a year, full benefits, and one condition: you never discuss your employer. Not with family, not with friends, not with anyone. You sign. They fly you to a location that doesn't appear on any map. Somewhere cold, somewhere flat. You count 3 security checkpoints before the van stops moving. The facility is underground. You don't see the sky again for 11 days. Orientation is run by a man with no nameplate. He stands in front of a white wall and speaks in a flat, institutional tone. He says the Foundation's mission is 3 words: secure, contain, protect. He does not explain what from. Not yet. Your first assignment is Zone B, Administrative Corridors, Foot Patrol, 8 hours. Nothing happens. You walk the same hallway 64 times. Fluorescent lights, gray concrete, the occasional researcher in a white coat who doesn't look at you. You feel like a prop. Day 3, you hear something at the far end of a corridor you're not assigned to. It sounds like a voice, but the cadence is wrong. Like someone learned human speech from a textbook and is reading it back at the wrong speed. You keep walking. You don't report it. You tell yourself it was the ventilation. Level 2, Clearance Level 1, First Post. 3 weeks in, you've been assigned your first permanent post. Corridor 9, Sublevel 2. You guard a door. That's the whole job. The door is gray steel, 3 deadbolts, a keypad, and a small placard that reads, SCP Classified. Do not engage. Do not respond. Do not make eye contact. No one tells you what's behind it. The shift is 12 hours, solo. You are given one rule above all others. If you hear anything from behind that door, you log it. You do not react to it. You do not speak back. Hour 4 of your first shift, something knocks 3 times, evenly spaced. You log it. Hour 7, a voice comes through the door. It says your name, your full name, first, middle, last. Your blood goes cold. You haven't told anyone here your middle name. It's not in the contractor file. You checked. You log it. You do not respond. The knock comes again at hour 11, 2 times this round. At the end of the shift, your supervisor reviews your log without expression. He says, "Good work. Same post tomorrow." You go back to your bunk. You don't sleep for 6 hours. When you do sleep, you don't dream, which somehow feels worse. Level 3, Clearance Level 2. You learn what's here. Month 2. You pass the Level 2 evaluation, psych screening, physical assessment, and a written test with questions that have no right answers, only answers that reveal how you think. With Level 2 clearance, you are allowed to read the files. Not all of them, but enough. You sit in a reading room with no windows and you open your first SCP document, SCP-173. You read it twice, then you sit very still for a while. You read 3 more over the next week. Each one is written in the same calm, bureaucratic tone, as if describing a filing system or a supply chain. That tone is the most terrifying part, because whoever wrote these documents has clearly seen these things, has studied them, has lost people to them, and they still write like they're filling out an insurance form. You start understanding the culture here. Detachment is not coldness, it's survival. You get reassigned to active containment support. You're part of a 4-man team that runs perimeter checks on inhabited cells. You meet SCP-049 for the first time through reinforced glass. It stands, very still. It watches you with what you slowly realize is professional interest, like a doctor assessing a patient. Your team leader says, "Don't let it talk to you. It won't stop." You nod. On the walk back, one of your teammates, a woman named Reyes, 2 years in, says quietly, "It looked at you longer than usual." You ask what that means. She says, "Probably nothing." She doesn't sound like she means it. Level 4, Field Response Team, First Breach. Month 4. You're promoted to Field Response. New uniform, tactical gear, a weapon you're not authorized to describe in any personal log. Your job now is containment reestablishment. When something gets out, you go in. Your first breach is SCP-106. You don't know that yet when the alarm sounds. You're just running with your team through red-lit corridors, following the signal, checking your gear. Your team leader briefs you in 30 seconds flat. Stay off the floor if it surfaces. Don't let it touch you. If it touches you, we can't help you. Move fast, use the recall protocol, and do not, under any circumstances, go into the dark. You ask what recall protocol means. He points to a speaker mounted on the wall. The sound that comes out of it makes you want to cover your ears and also somehow makes you want to run toward it. He says, "It's drawn to suffering." Recall protocol broadcasts a specific audio frequency that mimics a target in distress, draws it back. You ask what the audio is. He doesn't answer. 40 minutes later, containment is reestablished. You don't fully process what you saw until you're back in the debrief room under white lights. 3 days later, you find out what the recall audio is. It's a recording of a previous Foundation employee. You stop asking questions about the protocols.